69 hours, 51 minutes, first and last. If you got a camera, take those pictures, because we're staring down the barrel of the end of the longest playthrough in this channel's 4-year plus history. A massive, massive, massive video game. World spanning, universe spanning, dimension spanning. Xenogears has been such a treat, and I'm gonna miss it big time. Big time. It feels like it's just kind of established this stranglehold on an era of the channel and an era of my life, and has kind of established this long-term stability. It's like watching a giant anime come to a close that you've been with for years and hundreds of episodes. You know what I mean? It's a big game. Now, at the end of last stream, I did mention that I pulled back the kayfabe curtain a little bit. I do know, and I don't know where it is, I do know that there is a side quest somewhere that we have not done. That for a lot of folks, I think it's this. That for a lot of folks is like a very important part of the story in a very optional way, that in keeping with this first playthrough spirit, I hadn't decided if I wanted to dig into it, just because I didn't find it naturally, right? To be fair. It is something that I had heard about from a friend before, something that like Chrono Trigger kind of influenced me in knowing that, oh yeah, before this thing ends, I'm sure there's going to be side stuff to do and to deal with. And this is the big one. Because we are here, and because I looked at like 2 pictures of it, it's actually so incredibly cool. Before we end this whole thing, knowing together as a group, all right, we have to understand, this is not pure of vision. I would not have done this unless I looked it up. But this has been a 70-hour, just massive investment, and I gotta see it, man. And you guys gotta see it. You're the man. I love you for this. I want to be clear. I want to be very, very, very clear. This is we're going off book a little bit here, but I weighed the options in my head over the weekend of, maybe we could leave a save outside of the finale and beat the game and then come back to it, and that would feel kind of cool. But I think there's something about crossing the finish line that, like, is the finish line, It's like crossing the finish line, and then they're like, oh, there was a really cool area of the course back there. Would you want to run a little bit more? And it's like, no, man, I'm fucking tired now. So we're going to do it. We have the time. This is finale week. And what I do know that I need is we'll put Emeralda in the party. I don't know the full scope of what this entails. I think I know the end result of like what the side quest does, and I also know, just by like context clues, taking Emeralda with us and Emeralda's relationship with Faye, what it could be, right? And so before we say goodbye to Xenogears forever, let's wrap things up with one side quest that I feel like I would feel a little guilty not doing. So let's go. I hate when the anime ends. I know. And this is like, it's so big, right? It feels like, oh, Jerusalem, thank you so much. Thanks for gifting 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Raph, Yosh, Rock Bottomless, Mads, and Gearoid. Hey, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. I feel like this is watching the OVAs right now. Like what we're doing right now for Xenogears is like the main story is that way, but I gotta dip into the OVAs before it's all said and done, or like going to the theater and watching the non-canon movie. Granted, this is absolutely canon, but let's step into the lighthouse and see what we got. Technically, this OVA takes place between episodes 17 and 18. I would say probably a little bit closer to between episode 280 and 286. All right, here we go. Into the lighthouse. The Thames captain said that the base of this lighthouse is thousands of years old. It's sturdy, so they put a light on top to make it a lighthouse, but nobody knows what's inside. We're about to find out. And again, folks, get your cameras out. Get your cameras out, because this is the end. And so this is what I saw. And it reminded me of the city we saw from Emeralda's ruins. We've come a long way from there. It reminded me of, what is it, New Isaac City in Armored Core? The city that was underground in Armored Core. Okay, yeah, I thought this was it. This is like my favorite thing in the game. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. And I was like, all right, okay, we have to. We have to. Now, I don't know if there's going to be there is. Okay. Asked and answered. Yeah, sorry, little frogs. We should probably get her gear stronger, too, at some point. Deathblower 3. Now, I don't know what is going on here, like what to do. So this may take a little bit longer, than we might have anticipated, finale-wise. Because I'm kind of enraptured by this idea of an underground civilization going on, ancient civilization, and Faye just hit level 70, dude. I want to explore, but I don't know what sort of exploration we can do. Oh, there's a light on. Okay, can I go into this? It looks like we can get out of our gears and go in here on foot. Yeah. Come on. Okay. ND News. 70 hours. Just crossed the 70-hour mark. And I did like I did a side save. Okay, that's where I'm going to save these. Because again, we are dealing with a little bit of a 70-hour level 70. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, look at this. Survival tent. All right, I do want to click around, tap around, and see what we're dealing with. Looks like there's nothing to interact with here. Thanks. Up here? Very foreboding. Very Silent Hill. Very like meeting up with Sybil, you know? At the antique shop or whatever. And you don't really know what the hell is going on. Freaky looking place. Oh, little door. Emeralda, you're little. You mind running in there really quick? Okay, it doesn't look like I can do anything here. It's just a save point room. But it's good to note there's a save point room right here. There was another door that had a light on. Oh, there's a lot of them. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I don't want to deal with these things. Big news, I'm not playing a Final Fantasy game as my main game. What are you doing? Half HP on all? Oh, that's terrible, man. Does that rip my gears in half, or is that... It does. Although it doesn't seem like it's quite half. No, it is exactly half. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. So I don't have any way. G Godfather. Okay, that's a gun for Billy. Didn't run into these guys at all. I feel like I have very bad luck about these sort of things. Remember for the folks that were here, remember the end of Final Fantasy II where I got those heck dies or whatever? Big Joe? The hell are you doing here? You thought we were done with Big Joe? How do you like my shop? Pretty good, huh? It's Joe's shop, so of course it's all Joe brand. Oh, and I can restock my gears here. All right, so Sigma Saw, EP to full. That's actually really nice. Strength drive. So these are all drives. Whoa, that's crazy. Tragedien enables you to play dead. Cancels the play dead. Weapon power up 50% in battle. So, how do you like it? Come again sometime. Phoenix Wright. Nice. Nice. All right, gear parts. And I can hopefully tune them up. Thank you. Thank you, Big Joe. Bless you, Big Joe. Okay. Omega? Oh, God. I don't have money for this. Holy shit. 100 output, 1,000 fuel? Yeah, but 1,000 fuel is crazy when I'm like at 6,600 here before. But I guess, I mean, are you really using it like that? For Siebzen and for Steer. That's cool. He only has 2 for them. Gold armor. Z Gold 100. Now that's fire. Alright, Faye. Let's start with Faye. With the Xenogears. Give me the Z Gold 100. Easy. Okay. Engine. Now, 1,000 fuel seems brutal, but hear me out. If I use id mode, those attacks only cost like 20 fuel. But it costs fuel to get into id mode. Hang on, Joe. Yeah, I really do like it. I gotta open these chests, too. Hang on. Hang on. Abilities. No. Do I not have... I don't have id mode on this guy? On the Xenogears? Alright, we're filled up. Book 2. Book 1. Comedian. Eyeball. Okay. The most triumphant Big Joe music. Okay. Let me do one fight just to see if I can engage id mode. If I can't do that anymore, then we probably have to do the hyper, which I understood how to do in that last fight. You have to cancel the attack when you're at attack level 3 the same way you would as you go up the levels of a death blow. So, hear me out. That's 30 fuel. I do not have id mode anymore. But I do have hyper mode 99. And so, like, if I go to this and I go to... Hang on. I don't know if I'm... I think it might be worth it, because I don't know how much fuel I'm really burning through. If I boost, I'm using a lot. I don't know, it's risky. I would be a lot. I'd be like double strength. Get dodged. Insane. I'm trying to see what the deal is with hyper mode, because I think that's how I got it last time. So like I'm at attack level 2, and then if I just back out, I'll go to attack level 3 without doing a death blow. Now if I go here and I just do this and then back out, is Emeralda into that next tier? Oh, well, we're not going to find out. Oh, well. At the very least, I should get the armor. I don't know if Emeralda is going to stay in the party for the end of the game, but I do know that... Whoa. Chests are back. Hobmeat. Elfanana. Comedian. Yo, what's up, Dandalorian? Aquasol. Made a slop for dinner, chicken and rice with mushroom soup. Hell yeah. It's Pizza Wednesday over here, as I'm sure you know. As I'm sure you know by now. All right. What did I want to do? Oh, put this on Bart, because we're definitely taking Bart through to the finish line. Absolutely. Absolutely taking Bart across the finish line. I had vegetarian chicken nuggies. Hell, what's your brand? What's your brand, Dandalorian? We recently got the Impossible Lion King from Lidl. I don't know if I know Lidl. Let me see. Chicken. My partner got them. Oh, it's a store. Got it. It's other Aldi. Okay, got it. Got it. This feels like such a risk to me, man. I can't lie. But I don't know if I'm burning 1,000 fuel like that. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Remember this moment forever. The finale of Xenogears when I'm debating if I want to drop this Omega 100. And I think I do. At least while I'm here. We have the save. If it blows up in my face, we can always go back. It straight up doesn't matter. Wait a second. Did I... All right, we're good. I think I do. All right, now, there's other places to go in. That gave me a Billy situation. There's this place. It looks like we can get out of our gears and go in here on foot. It sure does. How very perceptive. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, a discussion on the excavated slave generators and their special effects. Strange engines discovered in structures buried underground in ancient times. The sub, or slave generators, hereafter abbreviated as SGs, have, after diverse study, become widely known to have their output divided into 3 levels. However, it has been ascertained that a higher mode exists that far surpasses these output levels. For convenience sake, we shall call this hyper mode. Okay, if I didn't quite have it figured out before, we're about to have it figured out. Hyper mode is invoked at a certain probability when an SG's attack level reaches 3. The explanation below covers the various conditions and probabilities for invocation that we have been able to ascertain at present, assuming that a SG has been installed into a humanoid fighting machine or gear. In all cases, a basic constant exists, which we observe to be approximately the value of 5. The probability is computed by multiplying this constant by 1/10 of the percentage that the HP have been reduced. Okay. For example, if a gear's HP has been reduced by 50% of its total, then the chance of invocation of hypermode would be 5 times 50 divided by 10, equal to 25%. So in this case, when the attack level reaches 3, there is a 25% chance that hypermode will set into motion. Also, apart from this, there are modification values, which are added to the basic value accordingly with the release of each attack from levels 1 to 3. In other words, the chances of hypermode being invoked increases the more a gear attacked and the more a gear is attacked. The SG's hypermode, induced by the aforementioned probability, can emit immeasurable amounts of energy, so from that aspect may appear ideal for use as the master engine of a fighting machine. However, In reality, they have not yet progressed to the level of use as power for actual warfare due to reasons such as their unpredictability and the fact that no gear frame exists that is rigid enough to possibly endure these energy emissions. Okay. And that was just in the cashier, front counter of a convenience store, assumedly. Deathblower 1, don't need it. The Eldridge was equipped with history's first ever inexhaustible pseudo-perpetual engine. This was not just a highly efficient generator, but it also made possible the production of defense fields from its unique AO, absolute object space, and the actuation of hyperlight speed SV, subject variable navigation, etc. With a design based on the Heisenberg proposition's S-matrix, which is the solution to the uncertainty principle's reciprocal relationship, particles, or cosmic wave, it was thus also known as the S-matrix engine, or Heisenberg engine. In principle, assuming all phenomena of the immediate future, including the present, are potential phenomena, it actualizes the most convenient phenomenon amongst these active subjects as the actual phenomenon and accordingly takes advantage of the resulting energy potential displacements. You got all that? This is awesome. Without getting into it, and I don't want to get into it for any sort of spoilery sort of thing, but I want to say it just because it's on my mind, and I think a lot of people have played more of this game than me, but maybe some of you have played less of this game than me, so I won't go too far. The first Nier. It's evoking feelings of the first Nier. Holy shit, look at that guy. So their hyper mode is 15%. It's only 1,000 fuel, so I have to be careful here. But that's 4,000 damage in one hit because of this super move. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I haven't played Automata yet, but the first Nier. I should be using magic on her. I don't know why I'm not. Yeah, 4,000 damage is crazy stuff. So if I work my way up to attack level 3 and then do an attack again without blowing it on a death blow, I don't think we're going to be able to get it here because he's going to die right here. But I wonder if that's how it works. And for anybody just coming in, it's all rhetorical questions. I'm learning in real time. We're looking for rooms with a light on. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, I get one shot at this. Please don't heal off of this. Otherwise, we're taking another trip back to Big Joe. That only affects one. Shit. 12.5% HP incoming. No. Don't say all that. Don't say all that. Oh my god. Okay. So just use physical attacks because these are just regular enemies. And we'll go back to Big Joe and heal up. Looking for another door. What about back here? Is there anything? No. And then you got like this industrial clanking music, and this is very Silent Hill to me. Death Blower 2. So we've gotten all 3 Death Blowers. All right. My question is, if I equip Death Blower 3, right? Does that mean that my attack level is always set to 3 from the jump? And I'll test this out, because I never really played around with those joints too much. Because if that's the case, then breaking into hyper mode hypothetically would be way easier, because I would be at 3 and I would... If that's how this works at all. Which I'm still not sure of. Damn. Yeah, that's very powerful. Or does Death Blower 3 just give me level 3 Death Blows, which I already have because I've been working on the Death Blows all game? That's the other alternative. Is that it really doesn't do much for me at all because I've been working on Death Blows all game. Let's try. And let's pay another visit to Big Joe, and then we'll go down that tunnel. Not very strong. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so I don't necessarily want to use that, because I already have level 3 Death Blows. I don't need them. It's better for me to just have more armor. But I have better things than this, don't I? Extra armor 3. Didn't I have like an extra armor 5 or some shit? Yeah, I did. Go ahead and throw that on. And then light armor 3. FX cleaner. Charge removes status effects. That's really cool. Ether armor is ether defense value plus 50. Ether armor 3. Right. We want that. Okay. Let's go back to Joe. Who's over here? No. He is there. All right, Joe. Yeah, this game goes to really crazy places. If you didn't make it to the end of Disc 1, one thing I guess I would say, retrospectively, UFO photo. What the hell? Shows a typical Adamski type. Okay. They're out there, dude. They're out there. One thing I would say, the cultural long-term effects of this game narratively and its place. As somebody that just went into this 2 months ago for the first time, right? The things that you hear about this game online from people that have played it or perhaps more aptly watched a video essay about it, I don't think are very reflective of what the game is. And by that I specifically mean the, like, philosophical stuff. I was talking to a friend earlier today. I was talking to Ivy earlier today. I mean, again, this is my beef with Backlogged. It's not Backlog's fault. It's that IGDB. I just want to read you the blurb that shows up for Xenogears right when you click onto the game on Backlogged. Xenogears follows protagonist Fei Fong Wong and several others as they journey to uncover the truth behind the mysterious Kabbalistic entities operating in their world. First off, not really. They're just kind of journeying to save their individual situations. This doesn't reveal itself until 50 hours into the game. The principles and philosophies of Friedrich Nietzsche, Sigmund Freud, and Carl Jung influence the plot, character design, and world of Xenogears. Again, kind of, but it's a very backloaded thing. Additionally, the symbols, theological concepts, and devotional practices of several world religions are represented in fictionalized forms in the game. Again, underselling how much of this game is just a straight-up shonen anime. Major psychological themes are the nature of identity and human memory, particularly as these relate to the phenomenon of dissociative identity disorder. Huge spoiler. The relationship between humanity and machines is central to the game's plot, as indicated by the presence of giant robots dubbed Gears, which almost each playable character can control. Like, this is crazy. Can we all agree that this is nuts? A really messed up way to frame the games, like, to somebody who's never played it, that's flipping through, you know, RPGs from the 90s. Because the game doesn't... It has those things, don't get me wrong, but it's not a game about those things. I don't know. I love this game. Oh, I didn't even think about doing this. Ether Mach Strength. Okay. I'll grab one of these. Pilot Shield prevents confusion. Engine output up 20%. Interesting. So if I throw that on, then on top of everything else, I'm doing 20% additional damage. Charge restores 50 fuel. Charge restores 100 fuel. Charge restores 200 fuel. Shit, man. Do I gotta start selling a whole bunch of stuff? I haven't sold a single thing in this game because you can't easily sort it. Ah, God, we're gonna spend all our money. We're gonna make Faye so strong, actually. Buy a part. I should probably save until I can get this up 50%. It's probably not worth just getting the up 20%. But I don't think that this shit's gonna be worth anything. Okay, it's adding up. Hang on to that, I guess, because it's worth so much. Keep that extra armor 6. Sell this. Pilot shield, sell these. Cast armor, sell these. Extra armor DX, hang on to. Ether armor, like, look at what I have. And I just don't even recognize what's just sitting around in my inventory because the inventory is so overfilled. Okay, I just sold a bunch of shit. What's up, Fight Magic? How are you? And I hope I didn't make a major mistake. I don't think I did. I don't think it matters that much. Extra armor plus... No, extra armor DX. Thank you. We're going to put... What's gold plate? Gel damage down 100%. Since you sold the Death Blowers, do you want to know what they did? My understanding is, like, if I didn't have... like, the level 1s, the 2 that were level 1, like triangle, triangle, and triangle square, I would have been able to do those. If I hadn't unlocked the 2 that were level 2, which was square, triangle, and square X, or whatever it is that what it was, or is it something entirely different? It just gives me the ability to do that on a character that maybe hadn't unlocked them the natural way. It's something different. Oh, okay. Yeah, tell me. Is it going to make me want to go back and reload a save and get them back? I mean, it's too late now. I'm not going to go back and do it, but I am curious. Not really, no. Okay, yeah. What's up? Again, either way, I wouldn't have, but... They enable triangle X, square X, and XX. Oh! Which you can't do in the... Oh, so it's a special third... It's a secret third death blow. Got it. Oh, interesting. Huh. That really wasn't spelled out to me in a way that made sense. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But if I'm trying to do this hyper mode thing, it's not really worth having it in there. Holy fuck. Look at how much attack this has. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay. So we have Power Magic, we have Magic Guard, and we have... Satiate that bit of curiosity, sure. Yeah, I would have just walked into the end thinking that it was something completely different, to be honest. Yeah, take that, and then... Okay. I've absorbed zero of the mechanics. It's really not a big deal. It's just fun rock'em sock'em robots. I could sell a whole bunch of other shit too. I could sell so much right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna start unloading. Settle in, folks. I'm unloading a bunch of stuff. Shout at me if there's anything I specifically shouldn't. Actually, no, don't even. Hey, don't sell that hob meat. I bought these way earlier in the game thinking that something was going to show up. Where they were like, ooh, an alpha nana, I'll take that. I bought them in the Ave. I'll hang on to the Nissan water just in case. The Ave Market. Okay. Now. Thor's Thunder. Let me make sure I have the best stuff on. First and foremost, let me make sure that I have the best stuff on. I don't want to accidentally sell Thor's Thunder. When it's like... See, that is better, but I like that ether defense down. But we might be at a point where it doesn't matter anymore. I just put the Thunder on, baby. Stand back, baby. I got the Thunder on. His evasion rate's crazy. Okay. If nothing looks better on these characters, I'm literally going to offload everything. Okay, you should wear the goddess robe. Ether doubler we want. Oh. Do ether doublers stack? Wait, we already tested this, and I think the answer was no. Did we already test this? And we'll put the Emeralda Jr. doll on Emeralda Jr. We did test it. They don't stack. Right? I'm about to sell all of this stuff. Stand back. Okay. Ether doubler will hang on to that. Bodyguard gone. Iron helmet gone. Silver beret gone. Speed ring gone. Power ring gone. Wizardry ring gone. Well, wizardry ring maybe hang on to because that could help out with the ether. White beret gone. Pilot uniform gone. Glasses gone. Anti-eth stone gone. Gone. Ether veiler will hang on to one. Holy pendant, hang on to that. Fuzzy frock, get out of here. Cool shades, I'm gonna hang on to that. Battle dress, out of here. Guardian ring, out of here. War helm, out of here. Econometer, out of here. Metal jacket, out of here. Dervish dress, out of here. Step shoes, out of here. War mail, out of here. Feathered cap, gone. Mermaid mail, gone. Penguin coat, gone. Rose tabard, gone. Black leather, gone. Holy habit, goodbye. Sleep guard, out of here. Ether guard, get out of here. Crimson vest, goodbye. Etherstone large, hang on to it for a second. Black helmet, devil dress, beastly robe. See ya. And everybody's like, no! No! Choo Choo needs the fuzzy frock. Gone. Now, Wizardry Ring Death Blow learning rate up. Now that's cool. Cool shades are cool. Block confusion. 2 times for support effect times. Doubles elemental defense. Ether value +5. But the goddess robe is even better than that. We don't even necessarily know what the Emeralda Jr. doll does, but it's cool to have. Okay. Premier shoes evade value up is fun. None of that shit matters. Battle apron, not worth it. Manly mantle, not worth it. Boom. All right. All good so far. What are we doing next? Back to gear parts. I have the best frame on, right? Or the best armor, Z Gold 100. I have the Omega 100 on. Got it. Parts. I can do I can't do another. Maybe I can't. But maybe I can. I mean, I don't know. Charge restores 50 fuel, 100, 200, 500 fuel. Now this could be really worth it if I get into a position that's big trouble blowing all of my fuel. But I don't think I'm gonna get there. Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I'm the biggest fool in the world. But I don't think I'm gonna get there. You. Dude, do we just get another one? First things first, we have the Z Gold 100. Okay. I'll give you the V2000. No, it's just not worth it. It's Let's just hang on. We bought it as a little security measure. Let's see how our fighting goes. The other thing we definitely now have to do is save. Uh-oh. I think I got out of my gear first. No. Okay, good. Okay. So, do this. Not that strong. This, however, very strong. This, however, should be very strong. Yeah, that's good. How's my defense? Good. Okay, what about you? Boom, boom. Insane? I remember the cool shades. Dude, I wish that the cool shades had more going for them. I'll be honest. So in order to activate hyper mode, I have to be over the threshold of 3. So the battle has to go on for a while. So the fact that it's not going on as long is kind of a blessing in its own weird way. I don't know. We're learning. We're learning. It is incredibly fun to be 70 hours into a video game and going like, I wonder how this works. I wonder how I can do this. Oh, yeah, interesting. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing in here to interact with. I'm just spamming the X button as I run around. Maybe it's just because this says ND News and it reminds me of Naughty Dog, but there's also the Last of Us Part 2 Seattle newsroom that kind of reminds me of. Oh, here we go. There was something. Film number. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this movie? Oh, I'm so glad we didn't miss this. Holy shit. A record of the Zeboim culture that died out 4,000 years ago. I can get these pictures. Holy shit, we almost missed this. That's Myung. Stop it. Who is this woman? young as she appeared in the Zeboim era, but I don't know who her host body was. She resided at the side of the Prime Minister, manipulating the world behind the scenes? I can grab these just because I can get it faster. To resurrect Deus. In the beginning, yes, but later it was different. Many people then couldn't have children. They were defective humans, so she did it over again. Right before man was about to be killed out by war, a new being was born to foster the next generation. Remember the missiles in the mass driver facility? That was the most important thing to the Zeboim people. Because of that, we now are descendants of the few strong people who survived. Whoa. Did I get it? Kind of. A slipping economy, rising crime, urban blight. A nation of fanatics looking for their own living space. Believing in religious sect leaders and gathering around totalitarian rulers. These people were cut off from the next generation thanks to genetic damage, and would have died out if left to their own devices. So, Ellie and I took the hopes of the people and created Emeralda. Wow, he locked in. He figured it all out. I want to get the Ace Combat. Come on, that one goes so fast. that one goes so fast. This is crazy. And there's text there in the bottom. I guess you can't really tell what it says. Doesn't really say anything. This is so sick. I'm glad I did this. And I know there's more to go, so we're not done yet. We gotta go down that highway tunnel. A new being was born to foster the next generation. Is that Emeralda? That's a cool shot. Okay. The side quest is a full episode. Yeah, it is. It's the film. And I want to be clear. We're beating this game tonight. So if it runs long, there's nothing more fun than an RPG where you finish it really late at night. I want to be abundantly clear. Because I can't stream for the rest of the week until Sunday. Tomorrow is one of my best friend's birthdays, and then Friday is my best friend's birthday, Minky Moo. So everybody say happy birthday to Minky Moo, my girlfriend, love of my life, best friend. I didn't want to get it twisted that like, oh no, we're just best friends now. I was being cute. But tomorrow is one of my best friend's birthdays, a friend of mine since middle school, since elementary school, really, 5th grade. And then Friday's Minky Moo's birthday, May 23rd. So I cannot stream until Sunday. So we're here. The classic. The classic. All right, now, we're in our machines. We've looked at everything we can look at here. Let's head down. Oh, maybe I can't? Oh, no. Oh, no. Help me. That's where I thought I was supposed to go. Oh, not these guys. I don't think she's here right now, but I'll pass the message along. She ran out a little earlier. The way that they all looked in unison before just dissipating into a red mist. How sad. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, this reminds me of, what is it? New Isaac City? Is that what it's called in Armored Core? In the first games? Well, fellas, it's been real. I feel bad for this dragon, dude. Get me out of here. He's not hurting me. It's just sad to watch him. All right, we'll go all the way back here. There's lights. And we have not been back here yet. Damn, that's a big hit. Dude. Please. Oh, what? What the hell just happened to it? That was so sad. Get nano cubed? Wow. He's in a state of panic. Dude, do I have to run back to Big Joe? I'm not going to. We saved. We gotta move it right along. But they hurt. The leveling up feels nice. Okay. Hang on. Here. I don't have enough EP. Carrier F1. Are they all going to attack right now? Ah! Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, we get it. Okay. Okay. Not equip. Sorry. Emeralda, I need to use an Omega Soul. There we go. Now, into this building. God, it feels like I should heal up. Oh. Are we going on foot? Nope. Are we going above the buildings? No. What am I missing? How pretty is that? Wow. And there they go. Well, fellas, been real. This one takes forever, though. Okay. I don't know where... Oh my god. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. There are so many engagements. $650 damage? Oh, and they're fucking strong, too. Wow. It's not... I am not able to go into this. Do I have to, like... Maybe it's not this. I feel like I have to go back and heal now. Or maybe... Because this... I don't think this is it. I don't think this is all there is to it. From everything I understood about what's in here, I think there's more. I know there's more. There's like a picture that I saw that was like, hey, there's more. Gear parts. But I gotta tune up. I'm getting my shit rocked. I should probably give her more. I'm sorry. This menu navigation, I'm so sorry that I like keep going into stuff. I'm pressing X to advance the text half the time. And so like I press X to advance the text and I accidentally go into items there. Whatever. Wow, I'm really running out of money. But that's fine. How do you like it? I like it. Okay. So we did that. We went into there. We saw what was there. We went into there. We saw what was there. I feel like this is the next portion of the map. But I don't see anything. We're going to get stronger considerably, which is nice, but there we go. It looks like we can get out of gears and go in here on foot. Where? This? I'm sorry, Faye. I don't know where you're talking about, bro. It's all right. Ugh. That was gnarly. The blood. All right, we can get her back. Faye does get stronger, though, when one person's down, if I wanted to be a real psycho about it. This? Oh, is it this? Like manhole? Yeah, okay. Jeez. That's hard to see. Awesome. Thanks, Sandy. I'll let her know. Yeah, Friday. I'm January 23rd. She's May 23rd. And we started dating on April 23rd, 2019. Here we go. We're in the subways. Cool. Z charger. Didn't I just buy the big-ass charger? I bought a weaker one, I think. Whatever. Now they each have one, which isn't too bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We have not watched the number 23 yet. Where are we? Let's go. And this is not the picture I saw. Yes, it is. I was waiting for the lights to show up. This is the picture that I saw. Wow. Yeah, dude. This is what I saw. Holy shit. Congratulations, Ellie. Another year has come and passed. Yeah. Happy New Year, Kim. I don't know what it is, but just now you sounded like an old person speaking. No, well, this time last year I never thought the war would come this far. Yeah, but we managed to get by without getting involved. But it's not over yet. Why, at this very moment, people are still dying. Let's stop talking about this. Let's not dwell on the past year, not at the start of a new year. Yeah, well, today at least, I want to spend a day without worrying. Yeah, good luck. Stupid idiots, man. A bunch of fools. Kim, you're too loud. I don't care if they hear me. All the people here are also fools. Kim! Think about it. What's the purpose of fighting each other on such a tiny planet as this? Fighting out of fear of being hunted into a corner? Rushing in to fight as if there were only so many reserved seats to the rights of life? Starting a war is stupid. Inciting it? Also stupid. Killing people as an act of terrorism or as a protest against wars that kill people is just as stupid. You're all fools. Kim, I felt sorry for that child, but I don't think people in Ravine destroyed the generator with that intention. They don't have any other ways to express themselves. The government is the one to blame. Is that a good enough reason for that child, or those dead people? It wasn't much of an operation. It was difficult, but there was enough chance to win. We'd have won if we had better equipment. That child would have been saved if there was electricity. It's not just that child. 5 people died in my hospital. The ICU didn't function. It's stupid. It's just fools. Humans, creatures are meant to live. Why do they want to die out? Why do they want to strangle themselves? Humans are defective creatures. They're a bunch of fools. And that's why genetic damage is up lately. The birth rate's going down. Only 30 years to live. Nature, this planet, it won't allow humans to live any longer than that. Am I a fool too, then? Huh? I had a physical at the hospital today, and they said I can't have children because of hereditary genetic damage. I can't create life, so I'm a creature just waiting to become extinct. So am I also a fool? What's up, Street? War is stupid, man. Dude, look at their house. Oh, and he's a painter in this life, too. What a guy. It's no good. It's not gonna work. Somehow we gotta break the spell, or the humans on this planet will just die out. I don't care about humans. Life itself will be ruined if we don't do something. Some pure life. not cursed. A pure life. I love this one. Hang on. Let's go. There we go. This is the new spirit vessel that will break the curse. It hasn't awakened yet. The form was created by nanomachines, but neural simulation hasn't been done by the assembler tower yet. It's physically stable, but still it doesn't function as a living creature yet. A nanomachine colony. No matter how many times we rewrite the hereditary codes, the impressions embedded in our bodies cannot be stopped. It was necessary to pursue this further. We had to recreate the molecular, actually the atomic level by referring to the structural patterns of you and I. This child holds our futures and our possibilities. Can this child be the angel who can give us more time? I remember. Long ago, you, Kim, died. Right before town died. It was because soldiers of town tried to use me. That's right. The memory in my soul, it was left in me for your sake. While I being held, Curlian told that ultimate work of art, technology gave birth to. Yes, I knew I was thing. Look, my body. Different from Maria, Margie, and Ellie. Human imitation, but different? Kim and Ellie said I was Angel. Yeah, you are the child Kim wished for. Kim has been a part of me, in my blood, passing his memory down the generations for the past 4,000 years, existing for the day the child who Kim was never able to embrace for so long would be born. 4,000 years, so 500 years was Lacan and that whole deal. That was only 500, right? That was the first fight? No. Yeah, 500. 4,000 way before that. When did the spaceship crash? How long ago was that? Hey! Thank you for being substitute, Kim, till now, but... Oh, it okay. I be strong. Make Kim and Ellie proud that I their child. What? Faye, body, so hot. Faye, hold me tight. Don't let go. Oh. Faye, body. I became adult. I not get in your way anymore. Your Pokemon evolution. Wow, dude. Okay, this is a question for the knowers. For the knowers, this is a true question, everything on the table. Is there a lot more to discover in this place? Or is that the arc? I don't want to miss... Frankly, I don't want to miss story. If it's like a treasure chest somewhere, I don't mind. Are there more buildings that contain more story? The knowers or the knowers? I'm a knower, and so I say no. Right, so let me clarify. Of the knowers, I don't want the knowers to know I want the knowers who know to be able to tell me if they know and what they know. You know? I think that's it. This is the main arc. That's the arc. This was it. Fuck yeah, dude. Do any of us know? I don't know. Under the truck at SSN. Thank you. Somebody. Finally. The missing knowers. Yeah, any missing knowers? Finally, somebody can tell me where they know the know to be. Very good one, Street. Holy fuck. Then I suppose that's that then. Let's check in with Big Joe. Open my chests. Receive spider.
Face to foot style. How do you like it?
What was I gonna ask? There's a part of me. No, I'm not gonna ask it. We have to go. They really are Minecraft torches. Now that I'm seeing them here, Nancy, you said, but who lit all the Minecraft torches? And it was already past when you said it. That's very funny. Fuck, man. This sucks. This... Here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem. I've talked about this many times. I've talked about me playing RPGs and finishing a game with, like, the squad that needs to be the squad to finish the game. They want me to find Choo Choo. It's gotta be Shaitan. Do I want it to be? Not necessarily. It has to. It has to. For the nature of the story, it has to be. It just doesn't make sense as anybody else. So I'm going to remove the stuff on these characters. But also we could take Choo Choo. Now that's true too. That's something that I hadn't considered. We have to find Choo Choo. Because I couldn't put them in my party just now. So clearly there's something going on in the game where they're like, I can't take Choo Choo even if I want to. For the purposes of lore, it's gotta be Faye, Shitan, Bart. I was going to say Emeralda. Emeralda just had her arc. You know, she said, like, I don't need you to be Kim anymore. Which is, like, cool. Yeah, you know, good. It's got to be the OG gang, man. Yeah, she doesn't need us. I wish that it was Rico, but I don't think it's Rico. Shitan's not standing next to Faye. Don't get it twisted, but he's got to be in the party. Let's not go crazy here. All right. So what... I don't think he necessarily uses... Yeah, speed up next turn. This wouldn't... For serious question, sincere question, because the back-end numbers stuff. Does anybody know if this, like, doubles the attack up? If it would do, like, 20%, does it do 40% up? With an ether doubler, or is ether doubler just for offensive ether magic? Does it do 40% up? Does it do double the speed up that it would do? Or is it's just offensive ether magic? Okay. That's what I figured. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, before we go, let's look around for Choo Choo. I think we already walked through here last time. We talked to everybody. Not there. Oh, could be in the engine room, which we didn't go to. Remember, I was like, I'm not going to the engine room right now. Are you crazy? Now we can. It appears the final hour is approaching. If need be, this Maizan will also take up arms and come to your aid. Oh yeah, I remember this. Because I was like, imagine if this was the final joining in the fight. Yeah. 30,000 for the Emeralda Junior doll? What the? Hang on to one. Sell these. Sell this. Sell this. Hang on to that. Sell this. Hang on to one of these. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Sell this. Sell this. Hang on to that. Hang on to this. Sell the cool shades. Keep the ether stone large. See you around, pal. It was a long journey, but what we did was not in vain, so let's prove it. Go down here. Go down here. Bam. 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 Esmeralda, go too? No. You're good. You grew up. You just hang out now. And you don't have to stand on the bed anymore. I'll never forgive what they did to him. He did nothing wrong. Hammer? Is he talking about Hammer? Engine, full power! Engine, full power! Who's this dog? Bro, who the hell is this dog? Coil will break if the toroids cool down suddenly. It's big, but it's delicate. It's almost time. We may not be able to do much on the front line, but we'll give you the best support we can. That guy's awesome. Where did this dog come from? All right, let's get out of here. And now the only other place we have to check is the gear zone, which is nice because I have to get Shaitan more shit anyway. I have to get more shit on Shaitan. Hi, Minky Moo. 51. Holy moly. All right, everybody. Minky Moo's here now. You can actually say it. We couldn't get as many gear parts as we would have liked, but by all means, use them. Be sure to tune up your gears for the decisive battle. Everybody was waiting to say happy birthday, Minky Moo. Everybody knows that it's Friday, but I basically was saying I can't stream more than today. If something should happen, I'll go too. And that's the spirit of Yggdrasil gear troops. Okay. What do you want to do with your gear? Fenrir. Engine. Frame. Heimdall 27. Armor. RX Metal 70. But do you guys know what today is? Make some noise, everybody. For Pizza Wednesday! Hey, come back now, you hear? Alright, let me look around here. Please understand. Oh, there's Choo Choo. Excuse me.
Whoa! That steam's hot enough to roast someone.
What do you want to do? Oh, let's view it from the front. Holy shit. Let's get the lowdown really quick, if you don't mind. This is Xenogears. It's phase gear. Height 19.8 Charles, base weight 18.9 cons, full weight 21.4 cons when fully equipped. Veltal 2 was transformed after its contact with Zohar. Detailed specs cannot be ascertained by the measuring devices here, but then again, I wonder whether this gear has a limited ability to measure at all. It almost seems that this gear gets stronger and stronger as phase mental powers increase. Anyhow, the engine seems to have been left in there from before, so it should require fuel as before, but it wouldn't surprise me if this thing doesn't actually need fuel anymore. I like how the measurements are in dads. Yeah, I get car and con mixed up all the time. Car is Dad. Con is Ramses. Less than 10. Okay, cool. Cool. That's actually perfect. All right, Choo Choo, what's the deal? What do you want to do? All right, tell me about Choo Choo. Here's the lowdown. This is... Huh? Choo Choo? What in the world are you doing here? You don't need any maintenance work. You're in the way. Go eat some food and take a nap or something.
I'm exhausted, Choo. Since you're here, I'd like a massage. Just kidding. Ellie, she was so kind. I know I'm not the only one to miss her. I know Bart, Margie, Billy, Chitan, Rico, Maria, Esmeralda, and Faye all do too. Although they don't say it, I can feel it. Standing here, I remember her kind and gentle smile. Ellie will return, won't she?
Thanks, Choo Choo. Thanks for trying to reduce all this tension in the air for me. I'll remember this. Anyway, Ellie's gotta be alive, right?
Faye!
Let's go back to the room. Margie seemed worried.
Okay, I'll come chew.
Oh my god. This isn't the door, right? Yeah. I gotta go all the way around. Anything else I should do while I'm here? I gotta run an errand, try not to be too epic while I'm gone. I'm gonna take a quick dinner break in like 5 minutes myself here, so we're good. I'm gonna run back to Choo Choo and see what's up.
I may have been getting in everyone's way up to now. But I can't stand to think Faye and all his friends may perish away like us. I'm going to fight, so this kind of thing never happens to anyone again. You're the only ones who can save us, and we're counting on you.
All right. Again, it's gotta be Chitan. Although I feel like I could and probably should run in to Big Joe and buy more shit for Chitan. You know? He got that shit on, bro. Who? Shit on. All right. We don't have much time left. Let's go to win ourselves true freedom. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Yes. I'm gonna go back in, okay? We're gonna get some shit on. And then I'm gonna take a dinner break. I'm gonna eat some pizza, and then we're gonna go and beat the game. Unless there's really like anything else that needs to be done. That's the one that I wanted to see because I saw the Christmas lights and I saw like the rooftop dinner scene and I was like, there's no vibe in the game so far that has matched that. Seeing this Zeboim stuff and seeing like this dilapidated city, so cool. And we got the end of Esmeralda, which rocks. It really is so cool. And he has a sword now, which is something we may not have considered. Just that Myung was here creeps me out so badly. Sure, absolutely. Okay. And we got Big Joe. No. Okay. Yeah, dude, you got books and spiders. All right. I don't have much money anymore, which is going to be the only downside here. Oh, he can't use these. Unless I don't have the money for them. I just don't have the money for them. He can get this, though. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't have the money for it. Kishin sword. I know I just got this Godfather, but I'm not going to use Billy anymore. Now I can put these on. Okay. I think we should go Omega mode. All right. Thanks, Big Joe. Now, go to Gears. Go to Fenrir. Equip Kishin Sword. 1020 attack. Yeah, dude, really sick. Okay. Now, extra armor DX. Respiratory circuit engages response. And last but not least, maybe... Let's do that. 1020, 1700. Defense is the same. Anvari has more defense, honestly. He's got shit ether defense, which is alarming. Just put that on for now. And then, so what we're going to do is I have the stuff in place for the chargers. And so if they're running low on fuel, I can get myself into a fight, charge up, get myself back up above, you know, to like 1,000, because it only take a couple of charges to do that. And then leave the fights. The only thing, the number one thing that we're missing in this arrangement right now is a full party AoE attack. So if there are any fights that have like full party, anxiety where there's like 7 enemies on the screen, that's our blind spot. The individual battles, I think we're going to be very strong. But aside from that, I think we're good. Let's hop on the Yggdrasil. Let's save. Let's go to Deus. And now I can confidently say we are so ready. As John said it before me, we are so ready. I accidentally backed up just as I was saving there. I just want to make sure that save didn't corrupt. Go ahead and do this. So, when I get back from dinner, after I eat, we're going right into the belly of the beast and hopefully crossing the finish line here in Xenogears tonight. That'll do it for this part of the VOD. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in the next one, which is the last one. And, if you're here, hang tight. Hang tight for a couple minutes. I'll be right back after I'm done eating. We'll keep going. We'll finish this thing out. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't go anywhere.